Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everything Arsenal. What an incredible day as an Arsenal fan. We were expecting 4 deals to be completed this week, at least 4 deals, but it looks like it could be 5. Maybe it could be 6. Who knows? So let's get through. Hey, by the way, the day is not even over at all. We still have a few hours to go, but it feels like we've been here. Like this day has been like 48 hours of just brilliance, like more than 48 hours. Like this has not been a day like the last 12 hours to 15 hours has been great. So this day has been way more than 24 hours. It has felt like 48 hours of heaven. So let's get through all the deals that have been done today. Reports from all the journalists as well. This was the first one of the day, obviously the big one, the one that we've been waiting for what seems to be like 3 years. And Declan Rice to Arsenal. Here we go. That was from Fabrizio Romano. Deal in place between Arsenal and West Ham, and Ghana signed their top target. 100 million plus 5 million add-ons is the most expensive signing ever for Arsenal and most expensive English player ever. Arteta and Edu crucial to make it happen. So this one was confirmed yesterday. Finally, the structure situation has been dealt with. We are going to be paying them within the next 24 months, 2 years, and in 3 installments. So that's good enough. I think we're getting a very, very quality player who's going to change the direction of our midfield. He's a player who he is very comfortable in the ball. He can score a few goals here and there. And over at West Ham, he didn't really attack that much because West Ham needed to defend most of the games, especially when they're playing against the top 8 teams and stuff. But for us, we are going to be dominating possession, so he's going to get more opportunities. In terms of tackles, interceptions, he made a lot of them for West Ham. Maybe at Arsenal, we wouldn't need to make all those. Maybe we'll see more of his attacking potential. He's capable of shooting the ball from outside the box, capable of scoring the goals, capable of carrying the ball from midfield all the way to the forward lines. I think we'll see a lot of that from Declan Rice, and it's going to be exciting. And I cannot wait to see how well he does at Arsenal. Like, can we start the season as early as tomorrow? A Premier League experienced player. We have never. Let me tell you, the last few years, we've never really gotten our top target. So this is like the first time we're getting our top target in years. And we're getting a Premier League proven player, someone who always plays for his country, someone who's coming from a London rival, as Western fans want to put it. It's difficult. We never get players like this. Usually we get players who are finished from Chelsea and Man United and all these players, Sylvesters and Gallas and all these players. But this time around, you're getting someone who's not nowhere near his prime. He's just getting started. He's been in the Premier League for like 6 years. He knows left and right and centers of the Premier League. So I cannot wait for him to get started. Obviously, ex-West Ham employee also confirmed that Declan Rice will undergo his Arsenal medical this Friday, and this deal will finally be done. We've waited a long time. I was always confident you're going to get it done. I believe in what it has told him and whatever Edu has told him as well. And it has worked. We've beaten Man City to the player. We've beaten Chelsea to the player. We've beaten Man United to the player as well. Bayern Munich were also interested. So it's great to see us getting a top target for the first time. Like, above all these other teams, like ahead of these other teams. So that is a really welcome sight. So we are expecting this deal to be, in terms of announcement, maybe over the weekend or maybe on Monday or something like that. But in terms of him getting the medicals done and everything, that will be on Friday, and by Saturday morning, everything will be done. We'll just be awaiting the announcement from Arsenal. Hopefully everything goes well. Cannot wait for him to get started in an Arsenal shirt. Next up is Jurrien Timber. Literally, we slept and woke up the same day. A few hours later, more news on Jurrien Timber. Absolutely incredible. This time, David Ornstein broke the other one as well. Arsenal have now reached full agreement with Ajax to sign Jurrien Timber. Negotiations completed on fee of 40 million plus 5 million add-ons. In total, in terms of pounds, it comes to like 38 million. In largely realistic bonuses, 22-year-old defender granted permission to undergo medical and finalize personal terms. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Another top target of ours. We've gotten this deal done very early. I mean, if we weren't really focusing on the Declan Rice deal, I think Timber would have been an Arsenal player a long time ago. But just because this Rice deal became a bit of complicated, and also the Havertz from Chelsea, we had to make other bids and other add-ons and stuff, and talk about the structure and everything. That is why it's been delayed for a couple of weeks. But we finally got in our guy. He wanted to join Arsenal. Ajax are ready to sell. They did not complicate anything at all. First bid was rejected. Second bid accepted. This one has been done pretty quickly, and it's going to even be even quicker. in the next few days. Apparently, according to Mike, all the paperwork is now ready between Ajax and Arsenal for Jurrien Timber. The player will now quickly head to London for his medical. So perfect for us. Now the Rice medical is scheduled for Friday, so I'm sure this one for Jurrien Timber could be done tomorrow. We were told that he's flying to London today, which is incredible. We're going to get this done very quickly. 2 signings in a couple of days. Who is going to complain about it? Definitely not me. So Jurrien Timber will get started very soon. Obviously, we also got the here we go from Fabrizio saying on direct call today to agree on 40 plus 5 million and easy add-ons. Timber will sign until June 2028, and he only wanted Arsenal. Super excited about the project. Now, I think it's going to get around 80,000 or something plus some bonuses, which could total up to 100,000 per week. So I think that is good enough. In terms of Declan Rice, I'm hearing you could get paid 200 and something thousand, like 250k. But that is where now it benefits us in terms of clearing the wages over the last few years. We can now afford to pay the likes of Declan Rice, Harvard's improved contracts of the likes of Saka and Saliba, because we've put ourselves in a very, very good position. Also, Fabrizio had something to say about Declan Rice deal. He said, Mikel Arteta they never lost their patience at the key points in this story. When Manchester City entered the race, Arsenal didn't panic. I definitely not panic. I know most of you did. You're like, oh my goodness, he's definitely going to Man City now. You have to believe in whatever he had told him from this day and all the other days. They decided to wait and then send in their best proposal, and the strategy was very clear. They decided to back in Jurrien that Rice would be their top target, and now they've got their man after long and complicated negotiations. I had a feeling, especially the time we pulled out of the Caicedo deal, I was like, surely they know 100% they're going to get Rice, and it looks like they were 100% sure they're going to get Rice. So the Real Madrid was going to come in for him, or the Man City is going to come in for him. There had to be a reason. I don't think they were that stupid to pull out of the Caicedo deal. I've also been saying in the last couple of weeks that if Rice becomes an Arsenal player, it's going to be thanks to Arteta. Behind the scenes, he's been pushing and explaining to Rice just how crucial it's going to be to the project on and off the pitch. He also says Rice was really attracted to the plan. Arteta also pushed internally with the directors and owners to give him this signing. So absolutely amazing. Really happy to have both Declan Rice and Jurrien Timber as Arsenal players very, very soon. But those are not the only deals that have just been completed today. We actually have more deals that have been completed today. Not this week or yesterday or tomorrow. Today. Reece Nelson has finally signed his contract. Is close to signing his contract today, according to James Bench. Reece Nelson will sign his 4-year contract extension at Arsenal today. As we were speaking earlier today, he was not an Arsenal player. He was without a team, but now he's getting his contract, and I think he deserves it. I think every time he came on last season, Nottingham Forest came on, scored, assisted. Southampton came on when we were 3-1 down, got us to 3-3, especially against Bournemouth. That last-minute goal was absolutely crucial for us, kept us in the title race. It really made us believe, like that goal really made us believe, and it was a great strike with his weaker foot, and he only played 200 minutes last season. So I think this one is going to get a lot more chances. He was also injured a few times last campaign, including the beginning of the season. Actually, if Reece Nelson was not injured, I feel like we'd have sent him out on loan again at the beginning of the campaign. I think he spent time at Offenham, and he also spent time at Feyenoord the previous season before last. Last season, I think we'd have sent him out on loan again if he was not injured. So I guess it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Him getting injured meant him to stay. Staying at Arsenal. So he's now signed a new contract. I expect to see him a lot on the right side next season, and also maybe sometimes on the left side instead of Martelli and Trossard, but mostly on the right side. Let's see how it will work out for us. I cannot wait. I think he definitely deserves it. So enjoy a new contract, Reece Nelson. That's the third deal completed today, and that's not it. We've also completed the deal of Nwaneri. According to Fabrizio official, Ethan Nwaneri signed scholarship deal at Arsenal as expected. Arsenal won competition of many top clubs to keep Nwaneri, as revealed last week. He also agreed fast pro deal to be signed when he will turn 17. Huge for Arsenal and their project. In terms of future, 100%. He was being linked to teams like Chelsea, and I was like, no, man, don't go to Chelsea and ruin your career. They're not very good in terms of youngsters. Ask Declan Rice, ask the likes of Eddie Nketiah. They usually, if you make it, you're going to make it for one season, and then you're going to be sent out on loan to 5-6 different teams, and not many of them usually make it. Mount, yes, did well, but he had to go out and on to the likes of Derby later on. So I think you would develop more at Arsenal. If you're leaving Arsenal, go to like a Barcelona, to a Man City, but not to a Chelsea. So Nwaneri deal is done as well. He has signed his contract today. That means we've gotten 4 deals done in one single day. Not even a full 24 hours, something like 18 hours or something. You've gotten 4 deals of 4 signatures, which is amazing. Again, Saliba was supposed to be part of this, so I think Saliba's contract will also be announced very soon. He's back in training. He's back at London Colney. I think he's already put pen to paper, so we're just waiting for the announcement. That will mean 5 new deals in the same week. Now, if you throw in or in the same day or something, if you throw in Havertz from last week, we are talking like 6 deals done within 7 days, which is not bad at all. My final point, I wanted to end with this one. Arsenal legend, so we have to talk about him. Arsene Wenger. According to Amy Lawrence, Arsene Wenger's statue is soon to be unveiled at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal have been working on the specially commissioned bronze statue for some time, with a view to have it in place to coincide with the 20th anniversary of the Invincible season. So I don't know if that is what they've been waiting for all these years, to give him maybe the 10th anniversary, 20th anniversary. I get why, but I feel like Arsene Wenger should have gotten a statue a long time ago. But we're finally recognizing his efforts. You'd have loved to have this money to buy players. He would have had Ibrahimovic at Arsenal. He would have had Toure at Arsenal. All these players he was linked to, so he would have loved having all this money that Arsenal is getting right now. But I'm sure he's proud wherever he is. Arsenal back fighting for the title. Arsenal back in the Champions League. His last season at Arsenal, we were in the Europa League, so it didn't really go well in his last couple of seasons. But longest-serving Premier League manager, he was at Arsenal from 1996 to 2018. Won the double in '98. Again in 2002, finished as an invincible in 2004. Most FA Cup wins as a manager in terms of during that time he was there. And I think in terms of overall, is the manager who's won the most FA Cups. In terms of changing the culture at Arsenal, in terms of improving the direction, in terms of on the pitch and off the pitch, he did a lot. So, I had all the interviews from Ian, right, from Tony Adams, all of those guys. Is one of the reasons why we are here. We are here at the Emirates Stadium as well. So he had to sacrifice for us to ball out right now. So thank you to Arsene Wenger. That is the latest. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll definitely catch up with you on the next one.